SPEEDMAX is the name given to the latest innovation from Schmaler Maschinenbau GmbH of Altena. This machine is capable of producing 200 complicated wire-bending parts with up to 20 bends each per minute. 90 servo drives, specially developed by WITTENSTEIN, ensure fast and precise motion sequences. Could you sum up Schmaler Maschinenbau for me in a single sentence? Schmaler is a company with a passion for engineering. How do you go about your work? We don't start with an existing machine. Instead, we take the customer's product, analyze the manufacturing problem, and design a machine that's tailor-made for that particular task. So how did the SPEEDMAX originate? The SPEEDMAX was a classic research and development project. Aspects like flexibility, high production speed, tool costs, and optimal setup times were the main priorities. And how did the cooperation with WITTENSTEIN come about? Our engineers approached WITTENSTEIN with the requirements for the product that was to be manufactured on the SPEEDMAX. WITTENSTEIN then succeeded in developing highly customized servo drives for precisely that application and that machine. What is the key characteristic of these drives? Their compact size. The more compact a machine can be built and the lower the masses to be moved, the more powerful that machine will be and the higher the production speed. What kind of speed are we talking about with the SPEEDMAX? The SPEEDMAX achieves up to 200 cycles per minute. In this case, for instance, it operates at a speed of 130 cycles a minute. And what about the setup times? As a rule of thumb, we reckon on setup times of a few minutes with the SPEEDMAX. With other machine concepts, these times tend to be measured in hours. What role is played here by WITTENSTEIN drive technology? It's the servo drives that make these short setup times possible in the first place. Positions that would otherwise have to be reached with manual settings can now be called up in a program, and each servo axis moves automatically into the position assigned to it. Can you say a few words about the dynamics of the servo drives? The WITTENSTEIN drives are distinguished by their high dynamics. However, they're not just very dynamic, they're also extremely precise. How important to you are maximum degrees of freedom in the design? That's one truly outstanding benefit we get with WITTENSTEIN. We're not reliant on the catalogue containing exactly the product we're looking for. We can contact WITTENSTEIN with our own totally individual specifications the servo drive has to meet. They then investigate the most suitable way to realize these demands. Can you describe your relationship with WITTENSTEIN? When you develop a machine like the SPEEDMAX, it really is vital that you have a partner who puts themselves in your position and fully understands the problems involved. They need to think out of the box and be capable of solving any other problems that only arise during the development process. And that's something WITTENSTEIN is particularly good at. WITTENSTEIN in 5 words. Innovative, flexible, very forthcoming, short lines of communication, extremely solution-oriented.
WITTENSTEIN, one with the future.